you guys. So welcome back to the channel. So today we have another review. So I don't know about you guys, but where I stay at, I have a lot of rabbits. They get in my backyard, and surprisingly I end up having like a baby turtle in the back of my yard one day. My dog actually sniffed it out and I'm like, what is that? It's a turtle. It's a baby turtle. So I don't know, maybe if a bird dropped it in my backyard, I don't know, but I tend to get like rabbits a lot in the back of my yard and other weird little animals that shouldn't be back here. But I'm needing a tool that's going to help me staple some fencing up to my wooden fence. And so I went out to look for, or not went out, but I went online to look for, you're going to hear my door shut here. Sorry. But anyways, I went online to look for a staple gun that's going to be good for like stapling into wood. I do have a staple gun, but I don't feel like hooking up my air compressor and having to put all the attachments together. I don't want to do all that. I need something that's going to staple this little fencing I have. I'm going to show you here in a minute and get through it very quickly because I have other things around the house that I need to do. So the whole point of this is to make sure that rabbits don't get in my backyard, because there's been twice now, and I know this sounds horrible, but they're animals. It's not like I have telekinesis powers to send over to my dogs and tell them not to do things that they naturally do when they're not domesticated. But they sniffed out two I guess litters of rabbits before, one like different seasons. So one set one season, one set another season, and they just start tossing them up in the air and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, no. And so the rabbits tend to hide up under like grass and leaves and stuff like that, and they find them, they sniff them out and they find them under grass. I would have never known that they were under the grass, but my dogs, they sniff them out, have some really good noses. So I'm just like, okay, I need to make sure these rabbits don't get back in my yard, because I don't want to see poor innocent rabbits die. And I've had a rabbit before, actually twice as pets, and I love rabbits. They're so beautiful, majestic creatures to me. I love them. So I want to make sure that they're protected and they're not in my backyard in a death trap. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this review. We're going to see how well this gun works, what comes with it, and then how easy it is to use. All right, let's get into this review. Okay, so just to start off, this is what I ordered. I haven't opened the box yet. This is what we're going to be using. I've already put like a strip of this over here. It's this big old fencing that you can get out of like Home Depot or whatever. But I got some of this fencing, and so I'm just gonna like put it up like this and then just like staple it to the fence. All right, so just opening it up. This is the staple gun instruction manual. Sorry, you may hear some moving around in the background. Trying to keep my door open. It swings closed, so I'm gonna have to go and try to find something to keep this thing open because it is terribly annoying. But here are the instructions inside, and then here's the product. So here's the gun, some staples, a lot of staples actually. I guess they're different sizes. Probably that's what it is. So we're gonna find the best size that we need to use and go ahead and install it. All right, so the one that I've chose is this shape, more like a block, and it shows you the different shapes. So this is like more like a square almost shape. This is almost got like a circular, if it close all the way or whatever, or like a horseshoe shape, and this is like a T. And so what I need to do today for this project, I need to make sure that this keeps the little fence I have stapled into the fence. I could probably use this one, but I'm gonna just use this one for now. And we're gonna go step by step on putting this in. Now this is for if it gets jammed. These are the instructions, but this is how to use. And yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can do this with one hand. So it says, press the staple load mouth. Okay, I'm pressing. Oh, there we go. Oops. So you didn't see that. So it says to press it, so that's what I did. I pressed it. Then 2, release and remove the load rod. Okay, insert the staple. So we're gonna put this, oops. We're gonna put this in here on the back, load it in, and then replace the loading rod. So we're gonna take the rod, load it, push this back in with one hand. So, all right, let me see if I can change the camera a different direction. Okay, so, oops, take my hand off of that. So we're trying to push this back in. So you bring it down, because this little loopy part, see that little loop right here on this little handle? You're gonna have to push it downwards and then go in and then upwards so it can pop out of the hole. Okay, so now it's loaded. And so just to go over a couple of things, this right here is the pressure setting knob. I guess depending on how much pressure you want on it. So I'm gonna keep it where it's at because I gotta see how it's gonna work with what I'm doing. And then the deadbolt, it's right here. Then you have the crush pad. That's, let's see, crush pad. Oh, sorry. Okay. So yeah, the crush pad is up here. And then quick view window. It's pointing right, like right here. Not for sure if that's, I don't know. What do you think where the quick view window is? I don't know if you can see that, but it's the bottom one. The metal drive channel switch right here. And then the staple remover is right here. So if you get a staple, you need to pull it out. I'm assuming you use this to pull it out. And then the handle lock is right here. So earlier it was on the handle, but yeah. And then this is the non-slip handle. So handle lock, I guess when you want to lock it in, you just put this on here, and then this is the slip handle. But okay, let's see how it works. Okay, so this is what I have, this little fencing, and I want to staple it to the wood. So let's see. Hopefully I can do this with one hand. But we're gonna line that little indent right here. I'm gonna press that onto there. And then voila, it stapled it. Let's do another one. Once again, I'm gonna line that little hole up to the fencing. Easy. I'm doing this with one hand, so let's see. It's quite muddy over here. It rained today, so excuse the mud. Oops, finger in the way. Sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna do that and do the rest and come back. Alright, as you can see, we have our staples in, and it's holding very, very good. So I'm pretty happy with this gun. It's very easy to use, and I did it with one hand. So I mean, that should tell you enough. Sorry for the airplane in the background, but yeah. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's review. Like I said, I really do like the gun. It's very, very easy to use. I did that with one hand. I didn't have to take any staples out, so I couldn't show you how to take a staple out. I'm sorry. But if you're needing a staple gun and you don't feel like, you know, using like any big equipment, like I said, with the, what's it called? The air gun or air pressure thing, I think that'll be wonderful to use. I believe it's used for like putting down fabric and stuff on furniture and stapling in staples to wood and stuff, but it was super duper easy. But yeah, so I hope you like this video. Make sure to thumbs it up. Make sure to share this video with anyone that you know is looking for a really good staple gun to add to their collection of tools. And make sure to comment, and make sure to just subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you turn on those notifications as well. All right, you guys, I hope that you have a wonderful, beautiful, sunny day. All right, straight like that, we are out. Peace.